Hi, hello, welcome. Today we are going to discuss some MCQ type questions from the chapter Database Management System. Let's begin. Question number 1. Which is the most popular data model? So there are 4 data models in a DBMS, and among that, relational data model is the most common one or the most popular one. It was developed by EF Code. The default size of a char data type, what's the data size of a char data type? And it's 1 byte. Which among the following is a DBMS software? DBMS full form, database management system. And is this MS Word, Oracle, GIMP, or Adobe Photoshop? Among these, Oracle is a DBMS software. Even if it is asked like RDBMS software also, you can write Oracle. Dash is an organized collection of interrelated data. Is a tables, relations, attribute, or database? It is database. Relation is the other name for the table. Attribute stands for the column names. Table club has 4 columns, 4 rows and 3 columns. That means 4 rows and 3 columns, and later 2 rows and 5 columns are added to it. You can see 3-5 columns and are added to it. What is the degree and cardinality of the table club? So your question is that what is the degree and cardinality of the table club? So what do you mean by degree? Degree stands for number of columns, and what is cardinality? It stands for number of rows. So add up 4 plus 2, 6. So 6 rows are there in total, and 3 plus 5, 8 columns are there in total. So degree stands for number of columns. So degree equal to 8 and cardinality equal to 6. Moving to next question. A non-key attribute that references primary key of another table is called a alternate key or foreign key or primary key or candidate key. So it's a primary key of some other table, and it is referencing our particular table. Okay. So a primary key of some other table referencing in the current table, that is a foreign key. What does SQL stands for? SQL or SQL we will call it as. It stands for Structured Query Language. In the given table product, write the names of most appropriate columns which can be considered as candidate keys. So this is the table. Okay, the table name is product, and it consists of 4 columns: P number, name, quantity, and purchase date. Among them, which all columns can be considered as candidate keys? Candidate keys means what? Any keys that is capable of becoming the primary key, they can be considered as a candidate key. That means what is the property of a primary key? It should be unique. Each value in that column should be unique. There should be no duplicates. Isn't it? It should not have a null value. So such columns can be considered as a candidate key. And among those candidate key, the most appropriate one will be considered as the primary key. And rest of those candidate keys are considered called it as alternate keys. So we will just check out P number. Just check out whether this column is having any duplicate or null values. No. So this can be considered as a candidate key. Okay, name column, we will just check out pencil, pen, eraser, sharpener, clips. There's no duplicates. So this also can be considered as a candidate key. Quantity. When you're checking quantity, you can see that duplicates values are there. For a primary key, you know that for a candidate key, it should not have a duplicate key. Okay, so this cannot be considered. Even the purchase date also, you can see the duplicates. You can here also duplicate you find over here. And even the purchase dates also, you can see the duplicate. So these 2 columns cannot be considered as the candidate key. So which are the 2 columns? Most appropriate one, P number and name. So option D is the answer. The column in a table is known as what? A column in a table is known as attribute. Or we can call it as field. Okay, attribute or field refer to column in a table, and entity, record, tuple fall in a row in a table. Dash describe the structure of a database. Structure of a database is defined by the data model. Shammi, a student of class 12, created a table friends. Pin code is one of the column in the table, which is of character type. So the column is of character type. Select the query to help Shammi to find the details of friend whose pin code number is 212. This is the value of that particular column, pin code. Okay. And how we will write the query. So is it select staff from friends where pin code equal to this one or this one, option B, or option C, or option B. Okay. So what we will do, just check out. Because this symbol means what? This symbol stands for, this is not there. Okay. So this can be avoided, and this equal to equal also will not be considered for assigning a value. So among these A or D, which can be the correct option? Select staff from friends pin code equal to either A or D. So among this, D is the correct answer. Why? Because you can see the value, it is told as a character type. So it should be enclosed in the quotation mark. So option B is the correct answer. If the value is, if that particular column is accepting the integer value, this can be the answer. Dash is an example for a DDL command. DDL stands for data definition language. It's the language used for defining the schema. And among this, alter table is a DDL command. That means it will alter the structure of the table. A string matching operator for using comparing patterns. For pattern comparison, we will use the like operator. Which keyword eliminate the redundant data from a query result? Redundant data means duplicate data, and for the deleting the duplicate data, we have a keyword called distinct. Dash or MySQL element that refer to a fixed data value. So fixed data value means constant, and they are literals. Which of the following is a DML command in SQL? DML command means what? Data manipulation language. Among these, update is only for manipulating the data. Update, we can use it for manipulating the data. Rename is a DDL command. Grant and revoke, they are DCL command, data control language. The SQL keyword between is used for. Between is used for comparing or means comparison, we can say, or we can say means it is for giving the value within a given range. Okay. So for ranges, we are using the between operator. Even the between, using the instead of between operator, you can use the like two relational operators and just logical operators for comparing this one. Which of the following query is correct for using the comparison operators in SQL? Okay, so select staff from student where age greater than 50 and less than 80. Select staff from student where age greater than 50 and where, again where is repeating, so that will not work, that is wrong. Here the again also and age less than 80, that is the column name is not again mentioned. So this is the correct answer here. When we are having multiple options, the column name should be repeated. So select staff from student where age greater than 50 and age less than 80. So this is another method for instead of using the between operator. Okay, I have told you between operator can be used as a combination of relational and the logical operator. Instead of this, we can also write like select staff from student where age between 50 and 80. That's also correct. But when we are using the between, both the values are included. That is outside, that is 50 and 80 also included. How to select all the student details whose names start with letter S. Okay, so the first letter should be S, and you know that after that you can have any number of characters. So we know that for pattern matching, we are looking for the pattern matching, and for that we are using the operator like. And pattern matching is having two wildcard symbol, that is underscore and the percentage. Percentage denote for any number of characters and underscore denote for the single character. So you can tell that the first character should be always S, and after that you can have any number of character, means percentage you have to use, isn't it? So we will just check out, select star from student where name like. Just check out where which is the option starting with S. So only one option is starting with S. So we can go with the option A. And we will see after S what is you are seeing percentage. That means you can have any number of characters. So option A is the correct answer. Why we cannot use this option B? Option B, what does it mean? It is like S can be in between anywhere inside the name. Okay, S can be anywhere inside the name. What is option C meaning? It is that S will be at the last character. Here, what does it mean? S is the second character. We are having only two letters. Means two letters in the word. Okay, that is first character. You can have any character, and S is the second one. Which of the following is the valid SQL data type? Character, numeric, float, all of them. All of these data types are allowed in a SQL data type. Question number 21. The clause in SQL that specify that the query result should be sorted in ascending or descending order based on the values of one or more columns. For sorting, we are having the clause order by, and by default, it is sorting in the ascending order. For that, even if you specify the keyword ASC also okay, and even if you didn't specify the keyword ASC also, it will sort in the ascending order. But if you want to sort it in the descending order, you have to use the keyword DESC along with the order by clause. Drop is a dash statement in SQL. Drop means what? It's a DDL command. Okay, it's a DDL command, data definition language. DCL stands for data control language. Which of the following aggregate function does not ignore nulls in its result? Is it count, count star, max, or min? So among these, count star will not ignore the null value. Even the null value is there, it will return the count of that entire thing. But if a particular column name, it is count of a, for example, you are having a column name called salary and it consists of a value null. If I am asking like count of salary, it will return the count of non-null values. Okay, that means it will ignore the null values and return the count. But when we are using the count star, it will ignore that null and give the entire count. That means it will be giving the number of count of the number of records. Use of unique while defining an attribute of a table in SQL means attribute values are what? Unique means what? It's the SQL constraint, and which are the remaining constraint? Primary key constraint is there, unique constraint is there, the default is there, check is there, as well as primary key is there, and foreign key constraint is there. So like that way, 6 constraints are there. Unique constraint means what? It's that the value in that particular column should be unique, distinct value. But it can have null values. Okay, it can have null values, and you can have multiple columns, can have more than one column, can have unique constraint also. So among these distinct values cannot have null value. Both of the above same as primary key. It's not same as primary key. It cannot have null value, that is wrong. It can have null value. A single null value can be allowed. So answer is distinct values. What is degree and cardinality of the given table patients? Okay, so this is the table given and the table name is patient. What do you mean by degree? I have told you earlier, that is degree stands for number of columns and cardinality stands for the number of records. So how many columns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So degree equal to 4. And how many records are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, don't count the table heading, column heading. That is not considered as a record. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So cardinality equal to 5, degree equal to 4 and cardinality equal to 5. Option B is the correct answer. Dash means duplication of data in DBMS. Duplication of data means what? Data redundancy. Data redundancy stands for duplication of data. The clause alter table in SQL can be used to add an attribute, delete an attribute, alter the default values of an attribute, all of the above. Alter table we can use for all of the above. You can add a column, delete a column, even you can modify the values in the particular column. So all of the above. A table can have only one. secondary key, alternate key, unique key, primary key. A table can have only one primary key. Which data manipulation command is used to combine the records from one or more tables? To combine one or more tables, we are using the join method. Which operator is used to compare a value to a specified list of value? For list of values, we are using which operator? The in operator. The command used to delete a particular column in a table. Relation means table. Is dash. Update table, truncate column, alter drop, delete column. You want to delete a column. So for that, we are using alter table along with that drop. Alter drop, both are using to delete a particular column. Which of the following is a comparison operator in SQL? For comparing the operator, which is this is 2 equal, that is the comparison operator, and 1 equal means it's assigning a value. The count function in SQL returns the number of dash. It returns the number of distinct values, means nulls are ignored. Which function is used to divide one numeric expression by another and get the remainder? For getting the remainder, we are using the function mode. Okay, mode is the function in SQL used for getting the remainder. What is the full form for DDL? DDL stands for Data Definition Language. It stands for Data Definition Language. A database language used for defining the whole database structure and schema. For defining the database structure and schema, we are using the DDL command. The virtual table that is created by data from the result of an SQL select statement is called view. View is a virtual or the temporary table. Which statement in SQL allow us to change the definition of a table? For changing the definition of the table. So which command will allow us to change the definition of the table? Alter. Already you have created one. If you want to change that definition, we are using the alter. Which of the following is not true about single row function? They operate on single rows only and return one result per row. They accept arguments that could be a column or any expression. They cannot be nested. They may modify the data type. Single row function, they cannot be nested. That's a wrong statement. They can be nested. Nested means what? Inside one function, you can have another single row function. For example, if I just want to find the length or something, length or anyone, you can just have like a select. If I just want to use like U case or length of U case of hello. You can have like this way, a function inside a single row function can be open inside another function. So what it will be do? This is called nested function. That is a function inside another function is called nested function. So inner function will be evaluated. After that, the outer function will be evaluated. So nested is possible with the help of single row function, and they are telling that they cannot be nested. That is a wrong statement. In a relational database, a referential integrity constraint can be specified with the help of foreign key. Okay, referential integrity means what? It is like if you are accidentally deleting a column or just trying to, then it will be resulting in an error. So with the help of the foreign key only, referential integrity constraint is satisfied. Which of the following is an aggregate function in SQL? Aggregate function is a union like group by or max. Max is an aggregate function. So which are the aggregate function we are having? Like count, average, max, min, and sum. Which command is used to add a column to an existing table? If you want to add a column, the command we are using is alter table. Which of the following is the correct order of keywords in the SQL select statement? Select anything, column names or star from. Then after that, if any condition is there, you will be giving condition with the help of where clause, isn't it? So select, then after that from, then where. Option A is the correct answer. Question number 44. A subquery in an SQL statement is enclosed in braces, capital letters, parentheses, or brackets. It's in parentheses. The result of a SQL select statement is a what? There will be when you are selling that select star from table or select a column name from a table. Okay, it will be returning the output in the form of a table. Which of the following are the 5 built-in functions provided by SQL? They are count, sum, average, max, and mean. These all are aggregate functions or group function or multiple row functions. In an SQL select statement, querying a single table according to SQL 92 standard is asterisk means what? What do you mean by asterisk or star? When you are saying select star, what does it mean? All the columns of the tables are to be returned. All records meeting the full criteria are to be returned. All record with the even partial criteria met are to be returned. None of the above. Star stands for all the columns of the table are to be returned. The having clause does which of the following? Acts like a where clause, but it is used for rows rather than columns. Acts like a where clause, but it is used for groups rather than rows. Acts like a where clause, but it is used for columns rather than groups. Act exactly like a where clause. So here, what is that group by clause is acting like a where clause, but it will be like it is used for the groups rather than the rows. So option B is the correct answer. Rather than individual rows, it will be like it is used for the groups. The SQL 92 wildcards are, which are the wildcards for the SQL, that is percentage and underscore. Option B is the correct answer. To remove the duplicate rows from the result of an SQL select statement, the dash qualifier is specified must be included. Only unique, distinct, or simple, that is distinct. When 3 or more or conditions are combined, it is easier to use the SQL keyword in and not in. Instead of this, you can instead of more multiple or conditions, you can use either in or not in operator. For example, if you are having a table which have a column marks and you want to display the details of the students whose marks are like 90, 85, and 99. So how we will be writing? We will be writing like select star from student where mark equal to 90, or we say that mark equal to 85, or mark equal to 67. Okay, we will be writing like this way. If you want to select the marks of the students who have secured either 90 or 85 or 67. Instead of that, you can also write like this way: select star from student where mark in, okay, and you can give it as a like 90, 85 and 67. So if you are writing like this way, that's using that in operator. So among these, what all the values you are giving, that only will be taken, any of the values. Okay, if you are writing like not in, you are using not in, what you will not, they will not consider these values. Other than these values, they will take the values. So both in and not in are used instead of multiple or conditions. Which one of the following is used for sorting the rows? Sorting the rows, we are having a clause called order by. To summarize the result of a query, summarize the result, we are having the group by clause. The SQL statement that queries or reads the data from a table. So for reading the table, what is that? For retrieving the data, select. Create means creating, insert means inserting the values, and update means modifying the data. Which SQL function is used to count the number of rows in a SQL query? Number of rows means what? The entire records they have to get. Because even if the null value is there, it should be giving. So count star will give the number of rows. Count, if a null value is done in that particular column, it will not be returned, so that the number of rows we will not get if you are using the count of a particular column. But if you are using count star, we will get the entire rows. Which SQL keyword is used to retrieve a maximum value? Max function. This question may be asked in the other way. Which keyword is used for to retrieve the minimum value? Then min function. Which keyword is used to retrieve or get the average of a particular column? That means in numeric column, AVG. That's the function. So anyway, any of these aggregate function, like that way you can have the question. Which of the following SQL clauses is used to delete tuples from a database table? Tuples means what? Records, isn't it? So for deleting the records, we are using the delete method. Drop means what? It will be deleting the entire table. Drop table means it will be deleting the entire records along with the structure. So we need to delete only the records. So we will just go with the delete. Dash remove all the rows from a table without logging the individual row division. If you don't, it will be which one? Without, we will be using truncate. Truncate means it will entire rows will be deleted. Even if you are using that delete star from delete, instead of that delete from the table name only given, even the delete also will be there. Delete also will be the entire table. Means all the rows will be deleted. Okay. If the criteria is not given, if you are using delete from, for example, you are having a table called employee, you are telling delete from EMP, then the entire rows will be deleted. If you are using a condition, delete will not work, but truncate, you can delete all the rows at a time. But the structure will not be deleted. Okay. Which of the following is not a DDL command? DDL means is it update, alter table, truncate, create. Among this, update is not a DDL command, it's a DML command. It's only modifying the data. So data manipulation language command. Which of the following are TCL? TCL means what? Transaction control language. Among this, rollback and save point are the transaction control language. Okay. Create and truncate, they are DDL. Select and insert, DML. Grant and revoke, they are DCL. Rollback and save point, they are TCL commands. TCL full form, transaction control language. Dash is not a category of SQL command. So what are the SQL commands are classified into DDL, DML, DCL and TCL. So among this, SCL is not there. So that is not a category of SQL command. If you don't specify ASC or DSC of an SQL order by clause, the following use this by default. If it is not specified, what is that? It will be sorted in the ascending order. That means ASC. What is the purpose of the SQL as clause? The as clause is used with the join clause only. The SQL clause is used to change the name of a column in result set or to assign a name to a derived column. The ask clause defines a search condition, all of them mentioned. It is only to in the result column when you are giving, it's like an alias name, isn't it? It's like an alias name, or that is if you want have a column name and in the result set, if you want a particular name to appear in the result set, you are using the ask clause. So this is like option B is the correct name. Okay. Which statement is wrong about the primary key constraint in SQL? Primary key uniquely identify each record in a SQL database table. Primary key can be made based on multiple columns. Primary key must be made of any single columns. Primary key must contain unique values. So among these, which one is the wrong statement? So primary key uniquely identify each record in an SQL table. That's correct. Primary key can be made of multiple columns. Okay, that's also correct. It's a combination. It can be made. It should be made of any single column. Must be. It's wrong. It's not a necessary. It can be made of multiple column also as a combination. Primary key must contain unique value. That is also correct. So option C is the wrong statement, and that's the answer for your question. In existing table, alter table statement is used to add columns or add constraints. Okay, delete columns or delete constraint, modify column, all of them. We can use alter table for any of these purposes. So all of the above is the answer. The SQL query table query to delete all rows from the table without deleting the table structure. So delete from table name. So here I'm not giving the condition. So that will delete the entire thing. Okay. Entire rows means entire records will be deleted, but the structure will not be deleted. Okay. If you, for example, if you have a table like a employee, if I say that delete from employee, all the records in that particular employee table will be deleted. But when you use that like a DESC or describe employee, you can see the structure of the table that will remain. Okay, you can again add or insert the values. But if you are using like drop table name, the entire structure and the rows will be deleted. So again, you have to create a new table. The primary key is selected from. It's selected from candidate keys. You know that all the candidate keys should be, all the set of candidate keys. Among that, the most suitable one is selected as the primary key. Which of the following type of table constraints will prevent the entry of duplicate rows? Primary key, unique, null, foreign key. Primary key constraint means what? Duplicate rows are not allowed. Key to represent relationship between the table. Which key is representing the relationship between the table, or the key used to join the tables? That is foreign key. With the help of foreign key, we can join two tables. Rows of a table, relation means table. Rows of a table are called what? There is a data structure, a tuples, relation, or an entity. It's known as tuples. A non-key attribute that references the primary key of another table is called a foreign key. I think this question has repeated. In SQL, TCL stands for Transaction Control Language. Write a query to display the names of students whose name contains M as first alphabet. M should be the first alphabet and L as the third alphabet. Okay. M should be the first alphabet and L should be the third alphabet. That means in between M and L, there should be only a single character. It should be only a single character. Okay. So single character means between M and L, what is single character? It is specified by which wildcard symbol? Underscore. So instead M and L, it should be underscore. And after L, it can be any number of characters. Okay. That means it can be percentage. So we will just check out. So let's start from student where name equal to all are having, because you know that the pattern matching operator will work only with the like operator. So it will be like B or D. Among B or D, we'll just check out M underscore L percentage. That means M should be the first character. L, it can be second character, should be any one. L should be the third character, and it can have any number of characters. Okay. Because your name can have, it's not compulsory, it should be a 4-letter word. It can be of any number. Here, what does it mean? M is the first character. A second character can be anything. L should be what? This one. And this is underscore. Underscore means what? It can be only a single character. Since in your question it's not mentioned like a 4-letter name, this cannot be, this is not appropriate. The most appropriate one is B, option B. When using the like clause, which wildcard symbol represent the sequence of none or one or more characters? If you want one or more characters, we will be used by percentage. If it's a single character, underscore is a character, wildcard symbol. Which command will record the changes permanently in an SQL transaction? That means commit. Once the commit is done, it is done permanently. If you are using the temporary and if you use immediately, if you have deleted something and if you have called rollback, it will be, those changes can be retrieved. But once the commit is done, that is permanent. If a query involves the logical operators like not, and, or with no parentheses, then what is the correct order of evaluation? Not is having the first priority. Okay, after that and or. So what is how it is coming? Not, and, or. Which of the following is not a type of SQL constraint? So what are the SQL constraints? Primary key constraint, foreign key, unique, default, check, and not null. So among these, primary key is there, foreign key is there, unique is there, alternate key is not an SQL constraint. Give the output of the following SQL statement. IP students are having this function, especially. We'll just check out this one. So select substring. Substring means and you're having in string. So this is like a nested function from dual. So what does it mean? First, it will be evaluating select substring. This data is given. In string means what? This one. What the in string will be doing? In string will be returning the index or the position of this one, first letter occurrence. So we will just check out. B is occurring in which position? From B. This is the position. Okay. So B is in which index? 1, 2. It is in the second index. So 2. So this value altogether, B is in which position? B in string will return the position. So this is in the first position, second position. So B is in the position 2. Now, from the second string, okay, so now what is that substring we have to evaluate? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, comma 2, comma 4. From the second character onwards, you have to take 4 characters. So from the second character, what is that? This is the second character, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So inner function will be evaluated. What is that in string? In string will be returning the position of that first occurrence. So position is in the 2. This will return towards the output. After that, substring will be returning the part of a string. That is, it is telling this 2 will denote the starting position and how many characters it has to return. So second character, from second character, it has to return the 4 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4, 5 is the answer. Which of the following is an SQL aggregate function? You know that left join AVG length. AVG is an aggregate function. Table club has 5 rows and 4 columns. Okay, this is Cartesian product. This portion is related for the IP students class 12. But this is for class 12 computer science. This portion is there. So table club has 5 rows and 4 columns. Table member has 3 rows and 6 columns. Okay. And what will be the degree and cardinality of the Cartesian product of the? What is the degree and cardinality of the Cartesian product? You are doing the Cartesian product of table, club and member. So when we are doing the Cartesian product, what will happen? How we will get the degree? Degree means what? When you are doing the Cartesian product, degree will be the sum of the columns in the 2 tables. Okay, sum of the columns in the 2 tables. That means the first table columns plus the second column table, that will be the degree of the Cartesian product. When you are saying the cardinality means what? It is the, you have to multiply the rows from the both the tables. Okay, when you are doing the Cartesian product, you have to multiply the rows of the two tables to get the cardinality, and to get the degree, you have to add the columns. So multiplying the rows means 5 into 3, 50. So cardinality is 50, and the column means 4 plus 6, that is 10. That is degree is equal to 10, cardinality equal to 50. So when you are doing a Cartesian product, degree is equal to, degree stands for the sum of the columns, sum of the degrees of each table. That means you're having first 4 columns in the first table plus you're having 6 columns in the second table. So both the tables degrees you have to add up. So that will be the degree of the Cartesian product. So when you are having cardinality means you have to multiply the rows of the first tables, means the number of rows in the first table, and with the number of rows in the second table. That means 5 into 3 and 4 plus 6. So degree stands for 10 and cardinality means 50 here in this particular Cartesian product. Give the names of clauses provided by SQL. Select for sorting the data and summarizing the result. Sorting the data, we know that it is order by clause, and summarizing the result, we are using the group by clause. Write a query to display the number of employees in each department whose maximum salary is greater than 4,000. Okay, maximum salary is greater than 4,000. Here it is used for like each department. That means you have to use the group by clause. Okay. So we will just check out group by clause, which is that anyone is having, which statement is having the group by clause. So here there is no group by clause, so we can skip out. Okay. So here also there is no group by clause. You can see there is no group by clause. Here group by clause is there, and along with that condition is there having. Here there is no condition only given, but the group by is missing. So we can just select this one, but then also we'll just check out. So what is that? Your question is like you want to display the number of employees in each department. Okay. So select count star will give the number of employees, comma department will specify department wise from employee, group by department. Each department means group by department, having, that is having is for condition giving along with the group by, having max of salary greater than 4,000. So option C is the answer. Which is the correct SQL command used to add column total sal to the table employee, alter table employee, add total sal, alter table employee, add column, modify table employee, add total sal, update table employee, add column. You know that alter table is for adding a column. So alter table employee, add. Okay, there's no column, only add is there. So option A is the correct answer. Add, what is the column name? Even you will be specifying what is the type also, type of data. That is it indoors? Also you can specify. What operator test columns of for the absence of data? Absence of data means what? We will be checking like is null operator. The from SQL clause is used to specify what table we are searching or deleting from. Specify a range for search condition, specify search condition. None of this. So we are using select from. Select from what table, isn't it? Select from. After that we are telling what is the table name. So what is that? Specify what table we are selecting from, or delete the data from. So delete from. What is after that we are telling that what is the table name. So option A is the appropriate answer. What is DML? DML stands for data manipulation language. The close select queries allow us to select only those rows in the result that satisfy the specified condition. So where, isn't it? Where clause in the select query allow us to select only those rows in which the result satisfied. Having is for along with the group by only having will work. Okay. The data types chars and varchar are used to create dash and dash type. Char means it's fixed, varchar means variable. So fixed and variable. So option C. Consider the given table EMP and give the output of the following queries. Select count sal from EMP. Select count star from EMP. So select count this count of sal means particular column name sal. That means if that null value is in that particular column, that will not be counted. You can see in that particular column null values are two null values are there. So it will be omitting these null values and it will be returning. First statement will return the output as count as 3. But count star means the null values are ignored and it will return the count as 5. So 3, 5 will be the output. Null value can be tested using which operator? Is null or is not null, or both is null and is not null. So option C. The SQL built-in function dash calculate the total of the values. Total, you want to calculate the total of that particular column, you are using the sum function. To specify filtering condition for group. For condition for group, we are using having clause. Group functions are also called as aggregate functions. This date function, math function, and text function, they are the single row functions. Name the function that return the current date and time. They are now. Current date will return only the particular day's current date. Date means what is that date alone it will return. Date and time means it will be returning what is specific date underscore time that is not there, that function. What is the output of the SQL statement? Select right of Python. Right function will be returning the number of characters from the right side of the string. So how many characters has to be returned? 3. So HON. So HON will be the output. Select in string of information 4. Okay, you are checking that 4. Okay, you are checking 4. 4 you can find it over here and here. So, but it will be returning the first occurrence. Okay, so what is that? 1, 2, 3. F is in first occurrence of the first character. Even if it is 4, it will be returning only the occurrence of the first character. Okay, so F is in the third position, so it will be returning 3 as the output. Which of the following is not category of MySQL function? MySQL function means text function, mathematical, date function, arithmetical function. Arithmetical functions are not like MySQL function. Name the function to display a day like Monday, Tuesday from the date when the India got independence. You want to display the day name. Okay, day name. For returning the day name, the function is day name. After that, you have to specify the date. That is India's independence. You have to specify. You know that it has to be given in the form of year, y hyphen month hyphen day. Okay, that's the format D. So you have to give the first one y hyphen hyphen dd. That's the date you have to give. Name the function used to display the specified number of characters from the particular position of the given string. From start to end, you want to extract certain characters. We are using which function? Mid or substring or substr or substring. So these all are same names. Okay. What is the output of the given statement? Select round. Round means what? It will be rounding the values. How many decimal places you are telling with this one? You are telling that you needed 2 decimal places. So you need only 2 decimal places, 87.34. Before removing the third decimal place, it will check whether this value is greater than or equal to 5. If it is greater than or equal to 5, what it will do? It will add +1 to the previous number. That is 4 plus 1, 5. So what will be the output? 87.35. But if the this digit is less than 5, that will not be added with the previous one. +1 will not be added. There's no change in the previous digit. Give the SQL statement. Okay. Okay. And this is the SQL statement, that is concat, select concat, upper of data and LKs of science. What will be returning? So upper of data means what? Upper of data means uppercase. It will be converting the uppercase of data. So this value will be in the uppercase or capital letter. LKs means lowercase. Okay. Even if you, instead of LKs, you can give lower, that is also okay. So already it is in lowercase only. So science, it is in the lowercase only. So this will be in the capital letter, and concat means it will be combining. Okay. It will combine into a single string without any space. So option B is the correct answer. Observe the following table. So this question is like from the set operation or relational operation, that is for the computer science students. This section was earlier in the IP student, but now it is deleted from the portion. So just go through it. Observe the following table member carefully and write the names of RDBMS operation which has been used to produce the output as shown in result. Okay, you can see there's a table and you are getting a result. That means you are selecting a data, isn't it? Selection is happening. So answer A, option selection. Observe the following participants, event and events table carefully. Write the name of the RDBMS operation which is used to produce the output as shown in the result. You are having two tables. You can see two tables are there. And you are getting this as the result. That means 1, 1, what is happening over here. So 4 columns are there. And how many rows are there? You are having 6 rows are there, isn't it? So 3 into 2, 6, that means, and 2 plus 2, 4. That means Cartesian product has happened. Okay, join, union, Cartesian product, intersection. It is Cartesian product. Again, similar to the Cartesian product, a table flight has 4 rows and 2 columns, and another table air hostess has 3 rows and 4 columns. What is the degree and cardinality of the Cartesian product of these two tables? So Cartesian product, I have already told that the degree will be the sum of the degrees of the each table, whereas the cardinality will be the product of the rows of the both the tables, isn't it? So 4 into 3 means 12. 12 will be the cardinality. And 2 plus 4, 6, 6 will be the degree. So degree equal to 6, cardinality equal to 12. What is the symbol used to denote a Cartesian product operation in relational algebra? It is an into operation or multiply. Into operation. The dash operation denote the minus allows to find the tuples that are in one relation but that are not in another. That means set difference. Okay, set difference is the operation denoted by minus. The Cartesian product in relational algebra is a dash operator. It's a binary operator because you need two tables, isn't it? Consider the following two tables, student 1 and student 2, identify the RDBMS operation that will result the output table. Okay, you are having two tables. You can see 11, 22, 33, 22, 11, 77. So here again 11, 22, 33, 11, 76. So this will be union operation. Union operation, union function you don't have to study. It's not in your syllabus. Name the method which is used for displaying only one result set. Okay, this is again from the data science student. This is from my connectivity, MySQL connectivity. Okay, you want to display only one result set. We are using which function? Fetch one. Okay, fetch one is the method used for displaying one record at a time. Name the host name used for signing in the database. For host equal to, you will be specifying like localhost. Which library is used to connect to a database from within Python? You are using which library? MySQL.connector. isn't it? MySQL.connector function we are using, library we are using to connect a database within Python with the Python. The statement to install MySQL.connector library is pip install MySQL.connector or pip install pip MySQL.connector, pip install MySQL hyphen connector hyphen Python, install MySQL hyphen connector. So for installing MySQL connector, you are using this statement. Pip install MySQL hyphen connector hyphen Python. You have to go to the command prompt, and after that you have to type this one. You have to install this library with this statement. After that only you can have a connectivity. You can just establish a connection between your database and your Python environment. The dash function of MySQL connector establishes a connection to a MySQL database. For that we are having a function called connect. Okay, connect C should be in small letter. Connect function is used for establishing the connection. A logical set of record fetched from database by executing an SQL query and made available to the application program is result set. Name the cursor method that execute the statement. To execute the statement, which one? Cursor.execute. If no more records are available in the fetch one method, it will be returning which one? None. It will return none. Which command is used to view the structure of the table? You are having DSC, or if you can say that describe also you can use, but DSC you have seen somewhere else along with the order by close for sorting in the descending order. But simply if you are giving, for example, you are having an employee called a student. So DSC student means it will describe the structure of the table. That means what all are the column names, what all are the data types, what are the bytes, which is the primary key. All those detailed structure will be defined with the DSC table name and or describe. Name the cursor object method that accepts the number of records to fetch the returns the tuple where each record itself is a tuple. That is fetch all, cursor.fetch all. Okay. All the records you want to accept. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Like means you are importing this connectivity. Which of the statement is incorrect? No, which of the following statement is correct? So is it A, B, C, or D? So what is that? Import MySQL.connector as what is that? Any alias identifier name. So here MySQL.connector you can see for B, C, or D. Okay. So here what happened? My M is capital, so that cannot be used here. This is correct, but all are in small case letters, so this can be used. Then also we'll check out for D, MySQL, but connector it is coming in C, capital letter. So option C is the answer. The dash method returns the total number of rows retrieved so far from the result set. For retrieving the total number of rows, we are having the row count function. Okay. Name the method used to clean up the environment or close the connection established using mycon. That's the name of the object. So how we will be using mycon.close. Okay. So here mycon.close 2 are there, but close C should be in small letter. So option A is the answer. For insert, update, and delete queries, you must run dash with the connection object. So for that purpose, you have to insert commit method. Commit has to be done. Then only that will be updated into the database.